Hi guys, hello. Welcome to BMS Academy of NEET Physics. This is Mr. BHANU MOORTHY. In the previous video class, we discussed about the importance of physics. Now in this video class number 1, I am projecting first year physics questions chapter wise came in 2024 NEET entrance examination. First question is laws of motion they selected. So many applications are there. In this academy, we can discuss nearly 40 applications from this chapter. If you are perfect in 40 applications, you can do any one. You can do the problems easily without strain. This is one of the applications. Two blocks A and B are selected. Their mass is given 2 kg, 3 kg. They are combined, kept in contact on the ground. Now, a force of 10 Newton is applied on that combination. Then, what is the contact force between the two bodies? That is the question. Contact force means internal force. The force exerted by A on B is action. The force exerted by B on A is reaction. So, action and reaction are internal forces there. That internal force is called as contact force. So, there is a formula for contact force. Like this, nearly 40 formulas will be there from this chapter. Not exact figure, but nearly. So, we can discuss all those 40 in this academy. Force, contact force is equals to the mass on which the force is not applied. So, out of these two, force applied on 2 kg only, but not on 3 kg, So, that's why 3 divided by total mass is 2 plus 3. Because here force is not there. So, we selected 3. Very simple. Into applied force is 10. Then answer is 6. Okay. Second question. Work power energy we selected. Here also 40 applications will be there nearly. Now one of the applications selected. A body is displaced by the application of force. A body is here. It is displaced by the application of force. The displacement is in the direction of force. The displacement covered by the body as a function of time is given here. Now force is 5 Newton given in the same direction. What is the instantaneous power? So unless you know the formula, you can't do it. Instantaneous power formula F bar dot V bar. F V cos theta. But theta value 0 degrees because the body is displaced in the direction of force. Both are in the same direction. Cos 0 is 1. So, Fv. F is for V for velocity. Velocity is not given here. So, differentiation you have to do. So, if displacement is differentiated with respect to time, you get velocity. So, t differentiation is 1. So, I kept here. And this one is numerical value. That differentiation is 0. So, answer is 10 lakhs. My dear NEET aspirants, see how simple questions they asked. So, in this academy, these formulas are repeated a number of times actually. In this academy. Collisions. Next chapter. This is subtopic from this chapter. Okay. Two blocks, two balls, M, A and B are selected. Identical balls. Ball A is moving with velocity V1, given that, strikes inelastically second ball, which is at rest. Second ball is at rest position, so its velocity is 0. So, first ball is moving with some velocity V1. V1 is given in the question. strikes inelastically second identical ball which is stationary. Then after collision, everybody knows that they stick together and move with common velocity. So common velocity you have to find out after collision. Okay, m1 u1 plus m2 u2 by m1 plus m2. m1 u1 plus m2 u2 is 0 divided by m1 plus m2. Common velocity we got it. So question is, what is the ratio of velocities before collision and after collision? That is a question. So before collision velocity is only v1. After collision velocity is common velocity. Okay. So ratio is v1 by v2. So that is 2:1. The simplest. First three questions are very simple questions. Direct formula based. That's what I am telling. In this tuition point, basics, fundamental formulas, conceptual methodology, all concepts we can cover, and all application type of numerical solutions we can cover. Then on all these four, we will give some imposition problems, homework problems to you on the same models. So if the students solve those problems, in the classwork we discussed already, on the same models we are giving homework. So we make the students to do all the problems on their own. That is the specialty of this institution. Already we discussed in the first video class. Next, system of particles. It is another chapter selected. From each and every chapter they will select one question. Totally 18 topics and subtopics are there in first year. So they are selecting 18 questions. And they will give preference to weightage to some chapters, weightage chapters. Then 2 questions will come. Total 22 questions, around 22 questions will come from first year and nearly 23 questions from second year. Almost 40-60 ratio. Okay. So system of particles. A metal rod is selected, thin rod. A thin rod length is asked here, its mass is given. This is a thin rod. Okay. Thin rod is, its moment of inertia is given. And it is rotating about an axis passing through the center. So axis is passing through the center of the rod perpendicular to its length. So about this axis, this rod is rotating. Okay. So question is, what is the length of this rod? Mass is given, moment of inertia is given. Then what is the length of the rod? My dear NEET aspirants, so unless you know the formula, you can't get it. Nearly 40 formulas will be there from this chapter also. So moment of inertia, any rotating body has its own property, inherent property called moment of inertia. Fan is rotating, giant wheel is rotating, bicycle wheel is rotating, rolling. Every rotating body, even earth also is rotating, spinning. Earth also is having its own moment of inertia. Any rotating body has its own moment of inertia. So many rigid bodies are there in this chapter. Ring, disc, solid sphere, hollow sphere, solid cylinder, hollow cylinder. Okay, thin rod. Thin rod also is rotating, no? Okay, about this axis. So axis position also is very important in this case. Depending on axis position, depending upon nature of the rigid body, so moment of inertia formulas are different. So in this entrance examination, they selected thin rod, then axis is passing through the center and perpendicular to the length of the rod. Moment of inertia is given and mass of the rod is given, asking the length of the rod. Just formula is required, ml square by 12. Okay. Substituting the values, you will get L square 72 and L is 8.5 centimeters. So direct formula based questions are coming in examinations. But I don't know why negative phobia is created on physics by the management of the colleges and institutions. Nothing. Very simple questions are coming in entrance examination NEET. If you join in this institution, you can know all those points. You can increase your confidence level. Okay. Next, thermodynamics chapter is selected here. Thermodynamics is a very important chapter, weightage chapter. Almost 2 questions will come from this chapter every year. Now, they selected one PV graph by selecting volume on x-axis and pressure on y-axis. So, the one curve we will get, that curve may be isothermal, adiabatic, isochoric, isobaric, different processes, cyclic process, different processes will be there. So, the graph nature, you see, this is rectangular. The process starts from A, stage A. This is second stage, this is third stage, this is fourth stage. Again comes back to same stage. My dear NEET aspirants, recognize this point. If a system starts from one state, from first point, then comes back after different processes. So if it comes back to same state, whether it may be a rectangular shape or triangular shape, whatever the path followed by the system it may be, if it comes back to same point again, that process is called cyclic process. It may be triangle, it may be rectangle, it may be circle, whatever it may be, it is circular cyclic process. In cyclic process, change in the internal energy is 0. This is the breaking point. So in this academy, so many breaking points will be there. Okay. So in cyclic process, change in the internal energy is 0. But in this entrance examination, what they are asking? They are asking the work done. How much work is done from this state to this state, from state B to state C. What is the work done by the system? My dear NEET aspirants, by observing this line BC, you can understand clearly that volume is constant. For this line, particularly for this line, volume is same. So if volume is constant, the process is called isochoric process. So we can discuss such type of breaking points in this academy number of times. So at B state volume is 400, at C state also volume is 400. So initial volume is 400, final volume is 400, volume is constant. So this is isochoric process. Question is, what is the work done in this during this process? So work done during this process is 0. Okay, so that is 0. Reason, initial volume, final volume same. So, such type of questions they are asking in entrance examinations. So, in NEET 2024 entrance examination, so easy questions they are asked here. Direct formula based questions. So, conceptual questions, application type of numerical solutions, very important for the students. Okay, so you cannot get this type of awareness in any institution. So you can learn all these points in this academy. So if you like this video, share and subscribe, and don't forget to press the bell button and do viral this video to all your friend circle so that everybody can get the benefit now. So we are here, no fear at all. BHANU Moorthys are here, no fear at all in physics examination. Physics is tough subject, of course, but your top rank is our top priority. Okay, no? So if you are willing to join in this institution after listening to such type of video classes, my way of explanation, then you can contact these numbers. Then address is given there. Okay, by using Google map, you can come to this institution directly. I am telling only for Hyderabadi students, so they can come nearby my house, colonies, nearby colonies, the students belonging to nearby colonies they can come to my house directly for offline classes. I am also conducting online classes for the students who are distant from the house, okay, throughout India. So if you like my way of teaching, then you can contact this number and you can fix the timetable. Okay, I am conducting 7 batches every day. So from morning 4:30 to night 9:30. So already I explained in the first video class in this just 2 days before. So okay, you observe that timetable, you can contact to me. Okay. So whenever I am free or in the office, some persons will be there, they can give the information to you. Okay, so the classes will be started as soon as possible from August 2nd, because 4.5 months package for first year, 4.5 months package for second year. So because first year topics and subtopics are 18 subtopics and subtopics are there, including all 18 topics are there. So, and second year also almost all 18 subtopics and topics, including all I am telling 18 are there. So 4.5 months, every week 4 days I am taking the classes. 4 days, every week 4 days I am taking the classes. Clear information I am giving to you. Okay, so in 4.5 months, that means the classes are starting from August 2nd and it will be ended at December 15th. 4.5 months. Okay, or 4.5, it sometimes also will be extended there. So December 15th, the classes will be ended. So that the students, IIT students and NEET students, IIT students particularly, can attend phase 1 examination in the month of February. Okay, that's why I selected this package. Okay, in 4.5 months I can finish first year, in 4.5 months I can finish second year portion. Okay, for more details you contact these numbers. Wishing you all the best. See you in the next video class very quick, very soon. Okay, keep on watching my video classes. Bye.